What's going on, everybody, man? We back, man, in the trenches, man. We just had a crazy one. Bonnie Godiva and Coffee Brown just went down. First of all, y'all look amazing.
Thank you.
One of the things I want to say, shout out to Battle Truth. Me and him feel like this. Y'all keep it.
I love Battle Truth.
I already know,
Shout out
man.
Battle Truth.
Shout out Battle Truth. So listen.
No, hold on. We got he's the man. I fuck with him.
Battle Truth? Yeah,
I think he's dope.
You know, it's crazy. I just started watching him. Like, I just started watching like the last 6 months, but I'm like, yo, he know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? Like, he's funny.
He does know what he's talking about.
And and we kind of need that.
I just feel that he goes out the window with certain things that may not be true, and I just want him to.
I think he does it on purpose, though.
You think so? But if he does that, he's a genius.
He does it on purpose. He does it on purpose because it sparks the conversation. Yo, you heard what this nigga said?
Because it don't stop me from watching though.
Nah, because he's never gonna jump out the window and say some shit that you be like, what? You know what I mean? Because he gets his info, whoever his sources are. Because I don't see him at battles. I don't know if he goes to battles. So he gets sources somewhere.
That nigga's a legend, man. He don't need to go to battles. He's just a legend.
I don't even know where he lives. Where does he live?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Milwaukee. That nigga ill, so he's a legend. He just don't give a fuck. That nigga's in a judge outfit, nigga.
Yeah.
And he yells, no. Nigga blacked out. I saw shit today.
Niggas don't want to shout this nigga out, but this is the funny blogger, maybe in life. Salute the Battle Truth, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This nigga is one of the funniest niggas on the face of the earth.
This up. Okay, Battle Truth on YouTube. You are one of my official go-to sources. As you know, I'm still involved in battle rap behind the scenes.
Where's my damn gavel at? Dang it. Hold on. Here! Take it! Bang the gavel on your damn self. Don't worry. I'll do it for you. No, man. Get up out of here with that trash, man. No, man.
Welcome to Battle Truth and my point of view. Oh, no, you. So I'm not a hater. I can only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealing, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable MallikiBaker, your presiding judge, chairman and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. Let's talk about it. Okay. Tyler Perry done did the Diddy. Tyler Perry done did the Diddy, and ain't nobody surprised at what's actually then came out about him. So we're going to listen to what he's being accused of. We're going to go into some of the paperwork that's actually being said about him in this complaint of a $260 million lawsuit. Let's listen.
Of sexually assaulting an actor on one of the filmmaker's shows. Actress Tyler Perry of sexually assaulting an actor on one of the filmmaker's shows. Actor Derek Dixon has sued Perry for $260 million. Dixon says Perry created a, quote, coercive, sexually exploitative dynamic while he starred on The Oval and Ruthless. He claims they met at the 2019 opening party for Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta. Dixon says Perry sexually assaulted him at Perry's Atlanta home in January of 2020. The lawsuit also includes screenshots of texts Dixon says he received from Perry that included sexual advances. Tyler Perry's attorney, Matthew Boyd, released this statement saying, quote, this is an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam. But Tyler will not be shaken down, and we are confident these fabricated claims of harassment will fail.
Okay. So, according to the lawsuit, Tyler Perry sexually harassing a guy named Derek Dixon, who's now suing him for $260 million. We're going to go into some of this paperwork so y'all can see some of the graphic details that was said here. They have text messages of everything of Tyler Perry and what he was texting to this dude, how he mocking Jesus Christ, going against the gospel. Oh, man, this dude is terrible, man. This dude is terrible of what Tyler Perry was doing. So let's check out some of this paperwork, man. Okay, so I'm going to open this up a little bit more. Let me take this down some so y'all can see some of this paperwork, man. Told you, man, this dude been a fake, man. I'm just keeping it 100. I never had respect for Tyler Perry at all. I remember when I first was introduced to him though, I was in prison and I was like the chaplain in prison. I was like the chaplain. So that was my job. You know, when people in prison, they have different jobs. Some people be cooks and janitors and all that. Well, since I was a believer and I was respected in the prisons as a believer, I got a job in the chapel. You know what I mean? And I was like the choir director and everything, right? So I was running the chapel. And in prison, people could send donations in from the prisons. So one of my guys named Monty, he was asking me to be looking out for some DVDs that his mother donated to the chapel of Tyler Perry, you know, and I didn't know who Tyler Perry was. So I said, okay. So the DVDs came and I told him, I said, the DVDs came that your mother donated to the chaplain. He was like, oh, it did. Is the chaplain gonna let us watch it? I said, I don't know. I'm just telling you that it came. He like, you want to watch it? I said, I don't even know what it is. He said, you ain't never heard of Tyler Perry? I said, no, who is Tyler Perry? Because I was locked up at that time. I had already been there a few years. He was just getting in. So he was like, oh, yeah, Tyler Perry, the Christian dude. He do Christian plays. See, at this time, it was just his plays. He do Christian plays. He played a character named Madea. Like, he real funny. I'm like, oh, for real? He like, yeah, see, you don't know him because you've been locked up. But yeah, he out there, he making a lot of noise, man. Like he do a lot of gospel stuff. And you know, I was like, oh, okay. So then the chaplain let it be known when he was going to show the movie in church so people could watch it. So he gave the date, and then Monty had asked me, was I going to watch it? I said, yeah, I'll watch it, man. You know, you say he a Christian and he do this, I'll watch it. So we go there and we sitting there and the chaplain put on the play. And then when I see this tall dude come out, he got on a woman outfit. I was like, he was like, that's Tyler Perry right there. I'm like, that dude in that woman outfit with the, you know, and it's not just a Madea outfit, it's a bodysuit that go to it. It got like fake titties, a fake booty to make the booty bigger. He got on real lipstick and foundation. I'm like, wig. I'm saying, bro, I said, I'm just gonna be real with you. This not funny. He like, you don't think that's funny? I'm like, no, that's not funny. That's a man in that dress. That's a man wearing that lipstick. He like, yeah, but it's just entertainment. I say, that's not entertainment. That man is literally doing that because that's how he feel inside. That's what the Bible talks about. The Bible says that a man shouldn't wear women clothing and women shouldn't wear men clothing. And God was not saying that just because of fashion or people wanting to feel like it. He knew the motives and intentions behind you wanting to do such a thing. He knew that if you want to do that, you want everything that comes with doing that. You want to be with a man. You want to be with a man. If you a man dressing up like a woman, you want to be with a man. He knew that. So when I saw him do that, I'm like, no way this man a Christian. He not convicted in his spirit behind this. And then in one of the plays, he was twerking on a dude. Like, you know, and people were all in the audience laughing like it was funny. I'm like, I don't see nothing funny about this. That's not funny. You get what I mean? Because I understood the spirit that was behind it. So I'm not surprised at what he do. Now, let's look at some of the complaints that was said in the paperwork pertaining to him. Okay? So let's read some of this, what it's saying. Okay. Okay, so these are text messages. Tyler Perry is in the gray. Derek Dixon is in the blue. So, and this is what the complaint is saying in the paperwork. So it's saying, so if you look at the text up here, Tyler Perry say, but I swear to you, I know how to fix this stuff. I love killing a mother effer in the show that no one expects. And then Derek responds, yeah, you could be sipping Mai Tais, counting coconuts right now. So this is what the complaint is saying. In one such exchange, Perry stated that he could fix things because the actor of a show he was filming should all be scared because they were all shot at. And we don't know who lives. Meaning that Tyler Perry was going to use this as a tool to gain compliance with his desires, right? Derek Dixon was Mr. Perry's. Derek Dixon was Mr. Perry's sexual desire ever since they became acquainted. Dixon was working as part of the event staff for a party hosted by Mr. Perry. When Perry noticed him, Perry immediately offered Dixon the chance to audition for a part in one of his TV productions. Dixon agreed and was on set with Perry behind the camera for weeks in close quarters. During the time they were filming, Perry would send flirtatious text messages to Dixon. For example, in one message, Perry stated that he was jealous when he saw Dixon going on walks with another man named Brad. Here's the text message. Tyler Perry says, why did that photo make me jealous? You two together? Derek responds, ha ha ha, I don't know. It's just Brad, LOL. Tyler Perry say, LOL. He just wanted to go for a quick walk, Derek says, to get his steps in. And now I'm walking to Chipotle by myself, LOL. Tyler Perry responds, thick Derek, get that Chipotle. So he just called him thick. Terrible. Terrible. Satanic. Ugh. Looking at another man like he a woman, talking about he thick. Watch this. In another text message, Perry stated to Dixon, what's it going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Let me just show y'all how he don't care nothing about Jesus Christ. How he used Jesus as a means to get put on by the church. Then when he got put on, he started going against Jesus Christ in all his movies. That dude is terrible. We're going to talk about it. Don't worry about it. Watch this. Let me just get to some of these text messages. So Tyler Perry says, what is going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that yet in therapy? You can have freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Christ. See, you could be a homosexual and have freedom and in guiltless sex, and you still could believe in Christ. Look at the devil. Look at the wolf in sheep's clothing. Here go his text message right here. This Tyler Perry text message. This is what he says. What is going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that yet in therapy? Yes, it's the exact same kind of car, a Geo Metro. Giving up my religious guilt, becoming a Buddhist, that's so cool. Where you came from. Unfortunately, Derek, I have friends who are in their 50s and 60s who are still dealing with that. And it's so sad. You can have freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Jesus. I told you this dude is a terrible dude. Plaintiff carefully navigated a friendly demeanor to prevent the loss of income and opportunity on the one hand, and on the other, affirm boundary against Perry's advances. Often, when Mr. Perry stated drinking, he would demand more attention from plaintiffs and get more aggressive with his flirting. On one occasion, Mr. Perry was drinking, and he started to become extremely annoyed when Mr. Dixon avoided him. Mr. Perry stated that of the 600 people in his phone book, he only wanted to talk to Mr. Dixon. And here's the text messages. Treat myself, right? What are you doing? Derek. Just talking to my sister. Tyler Perry, eye roll. Look at the sucker. Eye roll. Fine. Good night. Look how irritated he is. Just like a homosexual. I'll go through the 600 people in my phone book and be annoyed that I don't want to talk to any of them. I'm trying to get off so I can go to sleep. LOL. I understand. LOL. LOL. Apparently, you're not the only one that's been drinking tonight. I just started. Well, they didn't. LOL. Okay. So he definitely avoiding Tyler Perry, seeing that Tyler Perry is actually pushing all up on him, trying to get some from him. He figured because he got all that money, he got all that power, putting people in position, that he could just run up in whoever he want to run up in. We're going to talk about that, because this the stuff that he do. You know what I mean? So let's read the other part. It says, Dixon did his best to tiptoe around Mr. Perry's sexual aggression while keeping on Mr. Perry's good side. Mr. Perry made it clear to Dixon that if Dixon ignored Perry or failed to engage with the sexual innuendos, Dixon's character would die. In the next season, his character would die in the next season. Indeed, Dixon's character, Dale, was shot 4 times in the chest at the end of the first season on the Oval. And Perry always held this over Mr. Dixon's head, implying that Dale would survive if Dixon kept Perry happy. So he was using these things to keep people in his pocket. Have them come on the show, have their characters in there. And as long as you kept him happy, your character could live. But if you kept him unhappy and he was dissatisfied with you, he'll kill off your character and get rid of you. Look at that. Terrible. 19. Once Perry recognized the extent of control he had over Mr. Dixon, he escalated this behavior on multiple occasions. Mr. Perry sexually assaulted Mr. Dixon, including one instance where he forcibly pulled off Mr. Dixon's clothing, groped his buttocks, and attempted to force himself on Dixon. Mr. Dixon told a drunken Perry no and attempted to remove Mr. Perry's hands, but Mr. Perry held tightly onto Dixon's wrist. Mr. Dixon was only able to escape after de-escalating the situation by abruptly changing the subject. The day after the assault, Mr. Perry called and texted Mr. Dixon relentlessly, saying, "Tired of you, tried you, call me. And I really need to talk to you, please. Call as soon as you can." Finally, when Mr. Dixon answered Tyler Perry's call, Mr. Perry profusely apologized for the sexual assault while blaming it on other things. Perry continued, he didn't know why he would do that. Maybe he was self-sabotaging. On the very same call where he apologized for the sexual assault against Dixon, Perry told Dixon, "And don't worry, we're going to do your show," referring to the pilot that Perry knew Mr. Dixon had desperately wanted to produce. Shortly thereafter, Mr. Dixon got a call from Perry's lawyer saying that Christmas had come early and that Dixon was getting a substantial raise, and the show was greenlit. Perry's attorney explicitly warned Dixon not to tell any other actor on the show about Dixon's raise because no other actors were getting raised, only Dixon. So now he's trying to pay him and use his money to try to get him to have sex with him. Because remember, And one of the Madia plays, he said this to one of the women. He said, if y'all want to get to a man, keep your legs closed and he'll give you anything you want. But the moment you open your legs, he's not gonna give you nothing because he got what he want already. So this is what's happening here. He want to have sex with Mr. Dixon so bad that he giving him substantial amounts of money. He giving him raises. He putting him in all type of plots and shows because he trying to win him over because he ain't got none yet. Then he said this. Perry kept telling Dixon that he was sorry and that the harassment would not happen again. However, the harassment and assaults continued. Mr. Perry would also try to deflect the blame for the sexual assault by saying that Dixon didn't have a strong enough. No. Nice Santa Monica is nice. This is what the text is reading. I'm glad you're going out there. How is your no? Is it stronger? You gotta have a strong no. Yes, it's strong. My mom literally thinks I'm going to sell my soul to the Illuminati. She heard Kanye West say that it's real. Tyler Perry respond, well, I don't think that, but I do think that you have to be able to say no and mean it and make it clear. Dixon replies, I'll only say yes if it gets me an Oscar. Just kidding. I hear you. Well, the only one who could have gotten that for you through sex is in prison. So just stick to the no unless you are really into him. I don't know who is he talking about? Is that, hold on, I be getting these people mixed up. Is it Jeffrey Epstein or Harvey Weinstein? Their names are similar. Epstein and Weinstein, something like that. I know it's one of them. One of them ended up dying and one of them is in prison. So he's talking about him, I believe. Harvey Epstein and Jeffrey, I forget their names. I get them mixed up. Y'all know, so tell me in the comments. Then he says this. Dixon did not know how to answer without facing retaliation, cancellation of his production contract, or perhaps being killed off the show. So instead, Dixon made a joke out of the situation, stating that I'll only say yes to sex if it gives me an Oscar. In response, Tyler Perry stated, the only one who could have gotten you the Oscar for you through sex is in prison. So just stick to the no, unless you are really into him. Emphasis added, unless you are really into him. Perry reveals through these text messages that the no he was referring to was Dixon's no to sex in exchange for promotion in the industry, classically known as quid pro quo sexual harassment. Perry sent the message to Dixon because that is exactly what Tyler Perry was doing. At some point, Dixon left Atlanta and moved to Santa Monica to create distance from Tyler Perry. However, even at long distances, Mr. Perry continued to sexually harass Mr. Dixon. So this thing is real long, right? Just for time's sake. So he's being sued for $260 million, man, for sexually harassing this person. Now, the crazy thing about it is I don't put nothing past Tyler Perry, man. And because he black and he so-called do a lot of black movies, sometimes you try to support to try to look into certain things. But it's crazy because the more I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, the more it became a disappointment. His obsessive takes and throughout his movies, he's very aggressive in homosexuality, very aggressive with it. And I know he's living his desires through his production companies. and he thinking it's going unnoticed. It's not going unnoticed. Tyler Perry, we noticed, okay? And it's crazy how you try to mix the gospel in through your homosexual, wicked, evil, satanic desires, like a lot of them do. They try to mock and shame Christ, and at the same time, uplift and hold the banner to Satanism. But then trying to get people to believe that you for the black people, that you for the struggle, that you understand, when in reality, you only use these things as means to gain favor and opportunity that put you in a better position so you can continue to actually have satanic deceptions behind the scene. This is exactly what's going on. When I be watching some of his movies at times, that made me just not like this dude, I start seeing how he would be doing it. Got black dudes looking terrible in there. Straight men be looking terrible in his movies. He always got them doing stupid stuff. He got them no good to women. He got them diseased up. He got them dumb as hell, but he got the homosexuals in a good light of intelligence, wisdom, strength, have them better looking. Like he just do a lot of evil, wicked stuff. Like, for real. He like to also, if you pay attention to some of his movies and things he do, he like to get men he attracted to actually play certain parts. He like to get them, he be having them dressed up in all type of tight pants. I'd be like, dude, pants are too tight, because he's living out his own desires through his production company. I'm talking about you could just tell these guys is sweet, and he literally handpicks them himself so that he could actually live out his own fantasies. That's what he doing. And you see this all the time. Look, the homosexuality is just too much when dealing with him. And it's obvious that's what he is. He's a straight up fruitcake, okay? Let's just be honest. He's so wrapped into being Madea, he don't even know how to play a man. He looked terrible when he tried to play a man. When he tried to play himself and try to act, it'd be terrible. You'd be like, bro, how you a man and don't know how to play as a man? You've been a woman for so damn long acting that you act better as a woman than you do a man. And that's sad for you to be a man to do that. And then you so evil and wicked, you understand and know who God is. You know you're going to answer for these things you do. You know how he feel about homosexuality and sexual immorality. And you still playing them games with him? See, that's when you went so far in that satanic demonic spirit that you have no fear of the Lord anymore. So what's happening is look what he's doing, using his position, using his money, using his connections to sexual assault men. He terrible. That is a wicked, corrupted, evil dude. He terrible. I don't like the light he put us in. He is terrible. He is terrible. That is a wicked, evil man. He got that homosexual spirit that just murder and hate. He is terrible. And always be trying to act as though he a stand-up, genuine dude. I'm talking about the fakeness is beyond me, man. Like for real. I'm not surprised that none of this stuff that's coming out on him at all. And they got him dead to the wrong. And you're about to lose $260 million because you don't have no damn self-control. All that money you got. But see, that's how they is. They spirit so bad, you got all that money. You ain't even got to be sexually assaulting people. It's so many transgenders and homosexuals that just give it to you for nothing. But see, he don't want it that way because he turned on by power. He need to know he breaking somebody. He need to know he making somebody. He need to know that he actually won something he didn't deserve that he did as a means of his power and position. That's what turns him on. He turned on by that. That dude is evil. That dude is evil, and he's very perverted, nasty, and filthy, and corrupted. Terrible. He have no respect for women. He have no respect for men. He is nothing but a liar. He's an agent for Satan. That's all he is an agent for Satan. And as you can tell in this complaint, he ain't doing nothing but using that production company to actually put people in position if he can control them. Anytime he desire and feel like he want to have sex. Anytime, and if you're not having sex with him, he's writing your script inside of the of these shows so that it's like you having sex with him. He like how Diddy was doing. Diddy was getting turned on by watching his girl have sex with other guys. So if you're not having sex with him, he's writing out scripts inside of the shows of you performing sexual acts that still turn him on. So he still get off. Rather you doing it with him personally, or rather he get to watch you doing it with somebody else, he's still turned on by it. He is satanic. He's wicked and corrupted. Terrible. Terrible. He's a disgrace to the black race. And they think because they throw a few dollars, donate here to there, or so-called help somebody out of a bad situation, that you actually an advocate for brothers and sisters. Man, get the hell out of here. Here, take it. Take it. Bang the gavel on your damn self. Don't worry. I'm going to do it for you. No. No. No, 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 no. Man, get out of here with that trash. Tyler Perry is a flaming faggot. A tall, flaming, big faggot. That's what he is, man. We ain't going to play these games. He is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Look, people don't get away with this stuff. That's going to come back on them. Trust me. This stuff going to come back on them, man. They need to be exposed. He need to be put out there. What was in the dark will come to the light. Now we see how much of a fraud you is. You have no respect for Jesus Christ, just like it was saying in the paperwork. You're trying to get people to go against their religion beliefs to have sex with you. Then try to say, oh, you can still do this and believe in Jesus. Look at that homosexual spirit. Just terrible. It is just a sick, nasty, filthy, wicked spirit all up in you. You can't rest getting drunk off the bottle, soliciting just to have an excuse to justify when you call up. Oh, I was drunk. Oh, I was under the influence. Oh, I was just tripping. Stop trying to blame it on the alcohol. They say alcohol make you tell the truth. Okay? They call it truth serum. So you're telling the truth. You want to suck a dick. You telling the truth. You want somebody to fuck you in the ass. You telling the truth. It ain't the alcohol. It's you testifying against your damn self. You ain't to be trusted in no type of way. I don't trust him at all. And I don't believe nothing he say at all. They need to be exposed. I keep telling y'all, I don't trust nothing about Hollywood. He was trying to defend the Illuminati. That paperwork just exposing him for the fraud he is. So all you church people, stop trying to support that man, making it seem like he loved Jesus. He's a believer. No, he's not. He's a fraud. And behind the scene, you clearly see him going against Jesus so that somebody could give him head. Get up out of here, you nasty, nasty, terrible dude. I already know something wrong with them dudes. Like I said, they hate women. He got a terrible spirit. They hate women. They hate women. He hate them. He terrible. That's a terrible dude, man. Tired of Tyler Perry. Every time you look around, homosexual this, homosexual this, homosexual this, homosexual this. I don't know why they think that's entertaining. Why they think we want to see that. That stuff don't even be entertaining. Every time I see it in a movie, it makes no sense. It don't even fit there. They just force it in there. Like we actually demanding to see that. Like we really want to see it. All these movies would be a whole lot better if none of that was in there. But for some reason, because they want it, they desire it, they like it, they think that we want it. They think that we like it. They think we want to see it. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see two men screwing each other. We don't want to see two men tongue kissing each other. We don't want to see that. Just because you desire it. Like I said, if he can't personally get it, he write it in his scripts where he turned on by that also. And do you imagine how many takes they got to keep doing that? Well, do it over. Sex scene, two men humping each other, scene 50. Let's do another take on that. Busting nuts on the damn set over and over again, repeating the same old scene. Get your dumb ass out of here. Yeah. Here, take it. Bang the gavel on your faggot ass. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do it for you. No. Man, get out of here with that trash.
Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you.